Welcome, respected friends, and salutations to you. Like every day, let us remember our 11 Vyaktistvas to be strengthened every day with our conscious efforts. As it was discussed every day for last almost 1 month, we are sure you remember them. A test for you whether you remember or not. So remember them, strengthen them in your own mind in contemplation for 1 minute. Same way, let us remember all the great six sources of blessings, empowerment, inspiration, etc. With which these 11 Vyaktitwas of us are strengthened. Great text, Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Ramayana. We have taken up for Adhyanam. First Vairagya Prakaranam, 22nd SARGA. Bhagavan Rama is putting in front of our eyes the facts in every sarga about our own outer inner life, which in our overconfidence or other reasons we neglect to see those truths and live a self deluded life of self destruction only. He is putting in front of us the salient important aspects to generate the required vairagya in us so that we are available fully for our own inner spiritual journey and reaching the destination of moksha. In this 22nd sarga, the topic taken up is Vruddhavastha, Jaravastha, and the pangs and plights and problems and persecutions in that. This also gives us a chance to prepare mentally in advance to face all of them and also to develop the vairagya to the deha ityadi. Hmm. These jaravastha lakshanas, though specifically mentioned, keeping the human body in mind, this jaravastha comes before death to every of the being which is born. A tree also becomes old, an animal also becomes old, a bird also becomes old. Any of the creatures, small little, you can see they all become old. An ant just born, a little old ant. You can see the difference in its swiftness. So, is there janma, jara, mrityu not avoidable? Roga, because it is Sharira, definitely some rogas come because Sharira Prapti is equal to doing some Punya Papa and then knowingly, unknowingly, something happens done by us comes in the form of Roga, maybe very little, very minute, you know, not much worrying, but then it will be there. But these three, Janma, Jara, Mrityu, one cannot avoid. And how much ever sad this picture is, a good news about it is to the Sharira only, not to the Jiva, not to the Atman. But Jiva suffers because he is responsible for that Sharira Prapti and he identifies with that Sharira. Paramatma is beyond these two, Deha Jiva. So he is not touched by Janma Jara Roga Mrityu. Our struggle now is in spirituality is to recognize and identify with Janma Jara Roga Mrityu Rahita Shuddha Atma Vastu. To reach to that, the heart has to be pure. Pure heart is that which is fully detached, Vairagya. Therefore, we are taught Vairagya in the Vairagya Prakaranam. Few shlokas we saw, remaining we continue today. कुछ आज कुछ कल परसों. ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम ये मे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याता सर्वसत्शास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ओमावदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने. ओम कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं. वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिम्. तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे. विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्. तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः. पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने. यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृत जलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम्. एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि. परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन कैवल्यमोक्षप्राप्त्यर्थम् अस्मिन् क्षणे एव श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव साधनानां सिद्धीनाम् अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत् परम्पराणां ज्ञान भक्ति योगादि मोक्ष मार्गाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण समस्त विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्तशिष्य साधक सेवक उपासकानाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि मंदिराणां समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानां पुनर् अवाप्ति द्वारा तेषु सदा सर्वदा साधना उपासना यज्ञयाग शास्त्र अध्यापन द्वारा धर्म मोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां विश्वव्याप्त प्रचारेण विश्व संरक्षण अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य ये बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रवः तेषां सर्वेषां समूलनिर्मूलनार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधनाप्रयत्नमध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योगवासिष्ठ महारामायणशास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्ययनं साधनाप्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे मत श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योगवासिष्ठ महारामायणशास्त्रं प्रथमप्रकरणं वैराग्यप्रकरणं मङ्गलाचरणश्लोकाः। ॐ यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्मरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे अवनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ द्वाविंशोः सर्गः। श्रीराम उवाच। Friends, we have seen 13-14 shlokas, but 11 onwards we just browse through. Very funny, interesting things. Old age में जो होते हैं, we have to prepare mentally to receive them, develop vairagya. And the cause of the sufferings in childhood, in youth age, in middle age, and old age are because of this deha prapti only. Although among all dehas, human body is said to be more sophisticated, useful for the sadhana, yet it has got all limitations. So karma bhumi, bhoga bhumi, yoga bhumi, all the three are there as a human being we are. Satkarma karo, good bhoga we get. Dushkarma, we get the bad dukkha bhoga. Sadhana karo, we become yogi, go beyond. Keep it in mind. So, in old age, what happens is, Katham kadame kim iva swadu syad bhojanam janat iti ajasram jara chaisha cheto dahati vardhake. So, chitta is burnt in the old age by this thought of katham kada kim iva syad swadu syad bhojanam janat. From the people, whoever they are, how will I get the swadu bhojanam? With this continuous thought in the old age, chitta gets burnt. So, swadu bhojanam, swadu paniyam, and then all that eaten is quickly digested so that I can be ready for the next lot of eating the bhojanam in this way in Jara age. And it is not possible, isn't it? Because the digestion hota nahi. Therefore, how much our tasty food is given, it won't taste. Only in a empty stomach, food tastes. When the stomach is filled, indigested, you will feel about the food, the disturbance only in the mind. But desire is there. So from Janaha, Janat, the Jana can be friends, relatives, children, grandchildren, people at home. तो कहाँ से मुझे स्वाद भोजन मिलेगा, स्वाद पानी मिलेगा और ये हजम भी हो जाएगा, कोई रोग नहीं होना चाहिए. Then having eaten nicely in the AC room in a very soft, wonderful bed, I must sleep, and that sleep should be so sound. These are the old age thoughts. But because of so many of the desires entertained, so much of papa done, the regrets, guilts, neither it gives nidra, mind is disturbed, leading to the physiological functional abnormality. Therefore, digestion वगैरह नहीं होता है. It leads to various diseases. This is the pangs, pains in the old age. So be alert about it. Age doesn't matter. That if you imagine old age आएगा, खाने पे भोग पे naturally desire कम होगा. No. Age is old, young, whatever. With only viveka vairagya, we have to get out of the bhoga vritti at all, completely from the mind. Only yoga vritti should be there in the mind. We have to change ourselves to like that. Otherwise, as it is said here, chetah dahati vardhake. In the old age, our chitta gets burnt with all about desires, not fulfilled the anger, fulfilled greed. Okay. Now the 12th mantra was Gardhobhyudeti sollasam upabhoktum na shakyate hridayam dahyate nunam shakti dausthena vardhake hridayam dahyate nunam. The heart is burnt so much shakti dausthena because of not having the shakti. And what is it? Gardha abhyudeti sa ullasam. With all ullasa, means anticipation and imagination. Gardha, that desire, see, sankalpa, kamana, trishna, and gardhi. So gardha abhyudeti sa ullasam, but उपभोक्तुम न शक्यते. No, he cannot. नमकीन खाना है लेकिन दांत काम नहीं करते. So you can't चबाओ it. कोशिश करो तो कहीं ना कहीं दांत के बीच में वो अड़ जाता है. Neglecting for 3-4 days, the infection, pain, like that. Upabhoktum na shakyate. Gardha grows, but he can't enjoy. Of all, the bhojana with the mouth, with the eyes, all the seeable things, with the ears, the things to be heard, कोई भी इंद्रिय सहयोग नहीं करता. But Gardha goes on growing. That burns the heart in that old age. Right? Now, 13, 14 slokas are such very interesting. The analogy is that of an old tree. On that, there is a baka crane, and that is almost approached by a snake to kill. Within that time, almost it has become the night. Then this Ullu came and it has killed that old crane. That crane, sorry, which is on the tree. Okay, so what it is here? Jara jirna bakiyavat kaya kleshapakarini rauti rogoraga kirna kaya drumashirah sthita tabadagata evashu kutopi paridrushyate ghanandhyatimira kankshi mune marana kaushikah. Jara Jirna Baki Yavat. So, Jara Jirnata, the dilapidated old age, is the Baki, the crane. What it is doing? Kaya Klesha Apakarini. The one which gives the Klesha to the Kaya, that one which gives to the Apakara to the Kaya. काय को क्लेश और अपकार करने वाला जरा रूपी बक रौती, and it is making very funny painful sound. Then for that fear, what is the cause? Roga uraga akirna, the disease named serpent has come almost to catch it. And where is this baki standing? Kaya drumashiraha sthita. It is there on the body named tree's branch up above. Within this, though it is frightened by that snake and the tree, the old, it will fall. तागवतागत एवाशु कुतोपि परिदृश्यते घनांध्य तिमिरा कांक्षी. By the time the Ghana Andhakara Timira came, night, and the night lover, what is that? Kaushikaha came, Ullu, and it is Marana only. Marana Kaushikaha. So picturize it, that scene, and in our own life also. In this body, the old age comes that crane, then snake of the disease have come, and then the night of almost setting of our time comes, and then Mrityu named Ullu came and it took away that life. So Bhagavan Rama's observation of that scene somewhere made him give that example for this Vruddha Avastha. 14th sloka. Now 15th one. Sayam sandhyam prajatam vai tamahasam anudhavati jaram vapushi drustvaiva mruti samanudhavati. Next 4-5 slokas. Similar thought with different examples. Sayam sandhyam prajatam vai. As the evening sandhya kala is born or comes, seeing that tamahasam anudhavati, as if following it, comes the darkness. सायंकाल के संध्या को देखते ही आने का उसके पीछे पीछे ही The andakara, the night, the tamas comes, isn't it? Tamas means darkness, night. In the same way, jaram vapushi društva eva, seeing the old age has come to the sharira, mrutihi samanudhavati, the death also just runs behind it only to consume that individual. So the jara avastha is like a sandhya kala, then the mrityu is like the ratri. So if it is sandhya, you can't avoid the ratri coming. In the same way, once the Vruddhavastha came, what follows it is that Mrityu only. So Rama is aware of it at his young age only. So he is wise enough to learn all Shastra, Jnana, do sadhana, get Anubhuti that I am Brahman much before this old age comes to Sharira. Then this old age disease, even after Jivan Mukti, it comes, but to the Sharira, because of its prarabdha, he remains in the Atmanubhuti, only witnessing this happening to the Sharira, gracefully accepting it, is not bothered. Mhm. Okay, next. Jara kusumitam deha ध्रुवं दृष्ट्वैव दूरतः अध्यापतति वेगेन मुने मरणमर्कटः. देखो या सेम थॉट बट अनदर एग्जांपल. मर्कट, द monkey, see that monkey came from markata शब्द only. So that markata बंदर दूर से सुबह सुबह निकलते हैं झुंड झुंड. वो दूर से only they observe कि the tree has got those eatable flowers. क्या खाते हैं, फूल भी खाते हैं. और मे बी एनी fruits have come, buds, it just jumps immediately and goes eats away. Terrible is the attack of the group of monkeys. You might have seen it. So, seeing that flower, the monkey attacks. The flower, the tree. In the same way. Jara kusumitam deha drumam. So, body is the druma, the tree. The kusuma is the jaravastha. Dushtva eva. Seen this, the kusuma of the old age coming onto the tree of the body. Durataha, dur se dekar hi. Adhyapatati. Adhyapatati vegena. With so much of speed, running, that comes Mune Marana Markataha. The monkey named Marana comes and takes it. That person. Okay. So these are all frightening thoughts for an ignorant person, for the one who is identified the Deha. But little wise person, it's a very good information to contemplate on and take right actions and right time of detaching from the Dehadi, using it for the sadhana and witnessing whatever happens to it, knowing the fact that it happens millions of times to every jiva in his path of evolution. And some other things help us are what? Key, two main things. One is what? If the same body continues to stay, everybody will have to continue to stay, then there will be no place for the beings to be on the earth. मुश्किल हो जाए, कोई मरेगा नहीं तो. Second point is what? Everybody is given for exhausting the vasanas and all. So that one is all karma vipakva vipaka. So हो गया तो ये रहेगा नहीं. And then another vasanas that are there for exhausting them, another sharira is given. The more we think about it and accept many lives we have, many shariras we are given this particular sharira, this particular life, attachment gets reduced. It's only the attachment which gives the pain. Ignorance gives the attachment. Have the wisdom, get detached, no pain. Again and again we should say, like this many times I got sharira, I will get again. Like the atmosphere around, I got many times, again I will get. इससे बढ़िया भी मिला, घटिया भी मिला, depending on punya and baba. And it is not only to me, every jiva goes through that. More and more this wisdom, when it is heard and contemplated upon, which we generally don't do, stupid fellows, because these are all in shastras, in satsangas spoken by the guru, and we take these three, satsanga, shastra and guru, as a poison only, and we never go near them. Such an arrogant, stupid, useless, worldly, bhogi, useless fellows we are. Therefore, attachment to this deha and all. Once the old age comes, now suffer and cry. आपसे तो मैं ही उपाय करूंगा. Anybody coming in old age or any time saying anything about diseases, old age, dukkha, he should be banged left and right. शरण नहीं आता अब कर मूर्ख सुन सत्संग. Think about Paramatma. Think about sadhana. Or suffer. No sympathy to you. All the wonderful young age you are having, instead of using it for sadhana and shastra jnanam, you just indulge in bhoga. No, you deserve it. No sympathy should be shown. Suffer. That is why Bhagavan himself withdraws everybody from the old man so that he should regret, and out of that regretting only maybe a chance for precipitation of some Vairagya, some Bhagavad Bhakti or sadhana, whatever can be done. कम से कम तब तो शुरू करो, देर है दुरुस्त है. दिस वन ओके. दैट पुष्प को देखकर ही मरकट भागता है. जरारोपी पुष्प को देखते ही ऑन द देह रेम्ड ट्री दिस मरण मरकट धावति. ओके, दिस इज द श्लोक फ्रॉम 16. 17th नाउ. शून्यम नगरमा भाति भाति छिन्नलतो द्रुमः भाति अनावृष्टिमान देशः न जरार्जरम वपुः. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, very powerful. Shunyam nagaram abhat. A nagara without any beings may not so bad or worst, it's okay. You can see it, accept it. Bhati chinnalato drumaha. A tree with branches cut or no creepers can be seen, though it looks too bad, but not as bad as. Third, bhati anavrushtiman deshaha. There is no rain drought in that place. So वो जगह पे देखोगे तो you can feel bad about it, but not as bad as न जरा जर्जरम वबहु. And the body with old age is worse than all these three. The rainless, the droughtful place, a tree cut off the branches, and a place without human beings is much better than a man or a person with the old age. Na jarjara jara jarjaram vabahu bhati. Very painful it is. You can't do anything. You cannot repair it to make it young, na? And you can't carry it and you can't leave it. because अपने टाइम पे जाएगा वो. And we have never done the sadhana being a witness to all of that. कोशिश भी नहीं किया. प्रयत्न करो अभी से. Every day walking we have to do for 15 minutes. In that we have to say, I am not this sharira, I am the jiva in the sharira, seeking my identity with the self. I am the self only, not even the jiva. I am the self in all. ऐसे बोलते जाओ. Who knows? That thought may become stronger. Some Rishi Muni passing, looking at me as smilingly, he may say तथास्तु. झट से हो जाता है. ना हम देहोस्मी वाला नहीं करोगे, ओल्ड एज विल बी मोस्ट मिजरेबल एंड पेनफुल. नाहं देहोस्मी, अहम ब्रह्मास्मि, नाहं देहोस्मी, अहम ब्रह्मास्मि. क्योंकि एक सिनेमा का गाना है, आई कोटेड दिस लॉन्ग बैक year and a half back. That fellow running behind the heroine, he goes and saying to her, पल भर के लिए कोई हमें प्यार कर ले, झूठा ही सही. सेम वे, पल भर के लिए कहो कि ना हम देहोस्मी, ना हम जुहोस्मी, हम ब्रह्मास्मि. झूठा ही सही means even if you don't have the clear knowledge about the Atman Brahman, which is gained through the study of Upanishadic mantras. Contemplation of Upanishadic mantras on the deep seat of meditation, you realize I am the witness. Eternal, immutable, conscious witness in whose presence all these upadhis have come. They are enlightened, they are working, and they will be detached and they go away. Another set of upadhis come. In this way, in that Paramatma, millions of worlds only come and go. क्रीडार्थम सुरसे प्रपंचम अखिलम क्रीडा मृगास्ते जनाः. Yesterday only we chanted, studied in our Shivananda Lahari. That knowledge, when it is stronger, it's a play. Any jiva, anybody dying, he says, where is done, died, he just left this body, he has continued somewhere, he will be born. About his own plight when it comes, okay, yeah. This set of people and all were required for the exhaustion of mutual prarabdha and if possible do some sadhana. तो किया है, अब जा रहे, कहीं तो जा रहे, तो मर गया मतलब somewhere he will be there, dead and gone, somewhere he is there. यहाँ से गया कहीं ना कहीं है. हाँ, शरीर also from childhood till the age of whatever we live, every 7 years, every micro cell of the body also completely gets changed. So if one somebody's age is 70 साल, 10 बार total body is changed. 10 बार in one life only. In 7 years of time, the trillions of the cells of the body, all of them get changed. Just like in a countries, now we have 142 crore population मानो. सो सबसे बड़ा उम्र का बंदा 120 साल का है मानो. तो 120 साल के पहले मतलब when was that? 1900 के समय not even one being of this was there. है ना. अब जिंदा रहने वाले अभी जो जन्म लिया इसी क्षण, लेट अस से वो जिएगा 120 साल. सो आफ्टर 120 साल ये सारे 142 करोड़ एक भी नहीं रहेगा. निरंतर प्रवाह, नित्य प्रवाह it is called. So these thoughts also help us. No shariras can be there on the planet permanently. And Mahayogis, as they evolve in sadhana for hundreds of lives, they reach to a state of Kanti Sharira, Sukshma Sharira or Asharira. They are some subtly evolved yogis, Asharira. They don't have Sharira. They use other Sharira to do the work, spiritual work. There are some enlightened masters. Somehow the Divya Chaitanya Sharira, like all devatas, when they give darshana, they are all Divya Sharira, in which all this Janma Jara Roga Mrityu, they are not there. So that's what let us seek, no? वो करते तो नहीं और इसी में फंसे रहते हैं. Sheer ignorance, delusion added with the modern arrogance. अज्ञान और मोह और गर्व अहंकार, अहंकार तीनों मिलकर सत्यानाश. वही अहंकार, we don't want to learn. We want to change the world and the rules for our sake. ऐसा नहीं होते. The world will continue its own way. You have to change yourself. Laws are laws, rules are rules. That's it. Okay. So, Shunyam Nagarama Bhati, Bhati Chinnala Latodruma, Bhati Anavrushtiman Desha, but Na Jara Jarjaram Vabo. So, by giving 3 examples, it is said that old age, old Sharira is more worse than all these 3. In the same way, for mantra number 18, Kshanannigaranayaiva kasakvanita karini grudrivamishamadathe tarasaiva naranjara. Okay. क्षणात् निगरणाय एव कासक्वणित कारिणी जरा नरम तरसा एव आदत्ते गृध्रीव अमिशम. So the grudri, the vulture, making its own funny sound, comes and catches that flesh only to gulp it and eat it. है ना? You can see मांस कलेवर जहीं गिरते हैं, that vulture comes its own creeping sound, takes that only to eat that away. So to this old age is the Gidha, Grudra coming with the sound of Kasa Kvanita Karini. ये आगे आगे भी 2-3 बार आएगा. The Kasa word से ही in the Hindi that word खांसी आई है. The same way the Kasa from that only the cough, kapha बोलते ना, kapha vata pitta. From the kapha only the English fellow took the word cough. So the general symptom of the old age is the uncontrollable cough and all of that. So kasa kvanita karini. कास मतलब खांसने वाले शब्द को निकालने वाला ये ओल्ड एज आती है सिर्फ इस व्यक्ति को कबलित करने के लिए टू कंज्यूम हिम ओनली लाइक द गीधा कम्स मेकिंग साउंड टू ईट द फ्लेश गीधा इज द ओल्ड एज द साउंड इज द क्वास शब्द and the flesh is the human life, it is eaten away. So kshanat nigaranaya eva, that kshanat word is important. Kshanat means how fast that vulture comes and takes that. In the same way, once the old age comes, it doesn't wait much. It gives all those symptoms, etc. Then tarasa eva naram jaraha jara adatte. Kshanat nigaranaya eva. Nigarana, from that only the Hindi word nigalna. Nigalya. Ugalna, nigalna. रलयोरवेदः तो क्षणात् निगरणाय एव नरम जना तरसा जना नरम जरा तरसा आदत्ते गुरुद्रीव अमिशम एग्जाम्पल cough and all of that. Be prepared, that's it. Helplessness होती है and accept करो, so what. But the joy that I am the jiva, not the sharira, I am the atman, not the jiva also. Without enjoying that bliss, we should not leave the body. करते जाओ साधना, पूरा डेडिकेट करें उसके लिए लाइफ. Done. Now the sloka 19. Dushtaiva sotsukevashu pragruhya shirasi kshanam pralunati jaradeham kumari kairavam yatha. Kumari kairavam yatha. Kumari is a young girl, unmarried, did Kairava, one beautiful that flower. Kairava is the जो रात को चंद्रमा के कांति से खिलने वाला कैरवा कलुआ कहते हैं हम उसको. That flower, she looks at it, she's so happy, she takes it, puts on her head. After some time, she only throws it away or it falls off. That is the example. Kumari Kairavam Yatha. In the same way, Drushpa Eva Swa Utsuka Iva Ashu Shirasi Pragruhya Kshanam Pralunati Jara Deham. Okay. So too, that the balika is the jara avastha. That flower is the life. And the head on which the flower is put and thrown is the body. So jara comes, isn't it, into our life only to take away the life. Like the girl puts the flower, throws away, old age comes, throws away the life. Like that we have to understand. Dushtva eva sa utsuka eva ashu praguhya shirasikshanam pralunati jara deham kumari kairavam yatha. It is either way. बाल से वो फूल फेंक देती है. So you can say jara makes the prana go away from the body or makes the body fall so that prana goes away. But jara does this job. फूल निकाला, सर पे लाका, पटक से फेंक दिया. In the same way, the old age came, looked at the life, and as if, the old life will be very happy, comfortable, everybody will be serving me, I need not to do anything. This is the meaning of utsukata in the old age. ये होता है नहीं होता नहीं पता, लेकिन the other thing, that in the old age, the flower will be thrown, that is pakka. कोई कुछ किस्मत वाले पुण्यशील होते हैं, those who are really get all service, love, sympathy and old age, in the old age. That too, if they have lived a noble life, served a lot, and in the earlier life also they did that, उसका पुण्य है तो otherwise even in this life they do everything, but with the earlier life because which this body came, इसमें ज़्यादा पाप ही है, उसके फल में लोग सब कुछ हमारा लेते हैं, but they may not care us in the old age, they leave us in the old age home or they don't care. बच्चे ही याद नहीं करते. Therefore don't get excited with the old age that I'll be relaxed and मजा मौजा करूँगा, कुछ नहीं होता. फूल जरा आकर फटक देगा ही शरीर को, प्राण को अलग. ओके, दृष्ट्वा एव स उत्सुका इव आशु प्रगृह्य शिरसि क्षणं प्रलूनाति जरा देहम कुमारी कैरवम यथा. कुमारी ने कैरव को लिया, बाल में लगाया, फेंक दिया. So the old age came, gave as a lot of hopes about the life. That is the meaning of putting the flower on the head. Kumari throws the flower, the old age just leaves the life or makes the life ooze away from this body. This jara and the kala, दिखता नहीं लेकिन काम करता ही रहता है. That English fellow says is better than anybody. That's why even a 2-year child also he says 2 years old, 3 years old, not young, old only कहते हैं लोग. In this only one thing the English fellow is intelligent. In the time calculation also he says second, not first, because first is Paramatma. From him only second comes the Kala. One more. Bhisma Shlok. शीत्कारकारिणी पांसु परुषा परिजर्जरं शरीरं शातयत्येषा वात्येव तरुपल्लवम्. So शीत्कारकारिणी पांसु परुषा परिजर्जरं शरीरं शातयति एषा वात्येव Tarupallavam. Example first, Vatya iva Tarupallavam. So, Vatya, by the terrible winds. What happens to the tree? That wind brings all the dust, etc., makes it fall on the tree, removes all its beauty and makes it ugly. And more continuously, when the wind blows, then the tree's branches, even from the root also, it falls down. In the same way, so first picturize कर लो. Wind coming of a nice tree standing beautifully in the garden somewhere or in any roadside. Oh, heavy dust storm came. The whole dust is onto the tree. The beauty is gone first. And that wind comes with such a funny sound, Sitkara Shabda. Then more flowing. First you see the dried leaves going away. Then in the tender leaves, in the small branches and the bigger branches, then from the root, tadak, the tree gir gaya. In the same way, this is how slowly the age becomes old and the old age brings these things. Sitkara Karini, the Sitkara Shabda of kapha and of the sardi वगैरह वहां से शुरू होता है. Then Pamsu Parusha Parijarjaram. That Pamsu Parisha Parijarjam is like the dust falling on the tender tree, on the Sharira, the dust of the wrinkles, dust of maybe infections, dust of the senilities. Body में हो जाते हैं ना. That is called Pamsu Parusha. You can compare it with that. Sitkara is the sound in the old age. Pamsu Parusha, the dust storm is this type of body getting dusted, rusted or senile etc. वो चर्मड़ा निकल भी जाता है. वो विचित्र शरीर के चर्म के रोग आते हैं. They may affect the outer skin or the inner flesh, or it's bone related, marrow related, all you add. In this way, that wind comes and terribly troubles the tree, finally to uproot it. So too, this jara, shariram shatayati, शरीर को पहले सताती है, शातना मीन सताना, then vatya iva, finally it makes it fall down only. See, straight standing, dheere dheere, that wind dust storm coming, increased, and with its effect, you can see in the western countries more, India में भी आजकल ज़्यादा ही हो रहा है, the dust storms, you know, the whole colony itself, so beautiful, lots of parks and gardens and the vehicles, even the trees. After the dust storm, you see them so horrible. जब साइक्लोन होता है तो वैसा भी होता है साइक्लोन के टाइम, when the earth quakes that time. If you can picturize that picture, we can picturize the human life also. Age of 50 आ गया, slowly the dust storm of old age starts coming. 50 क्या 40-45 पे ही, with today's type of food we eat, no exercise, no pranayam, no bhakti, no sadhana, 40-50 होते ही एक के बाद एक शरीर के अंग प्रत्यंग में this dust storm comes. Variety of the शरीर संबंधी बाह्य अभ्यंतर abnormalities, diseases. And धीरे धीरे what happens? Slowly, the tree falls of the, because the wind of old age makes the tree fall. Sometimes पूरा जड़ से एकदम गिर जाएगा या एक एक ब्रांच, है ना. Some people intact even till long age and suddenly they fall. Others कान सुनना बंद करेगा, आंख देखना बंद करेगा. The other part slowly, kidney, liver, all of them, and too much of they are overworked, overloaded, one by one goes. Isn't it? You just go and see in the hospitals. Baapre, terrible re Baba. The amount of dukkha those people go through simply because of ignorance. This is the part of the life. This happens to the Sharira. Remain as witness. Try your best to treat it. You need not suffer. And live a punya yukta jivana. Pray to God. Then He will give purna ayu with arogyam. When we have to go, just suddenly सुबह सुबह चले जाएंगे, बिना किसी को बताए, बिना किसी को टेंशन दिए, खुद भी टेंशन नहीं लेते हुए. मैं तो यही कहता हूँ, इतना सत्संग कर रहे भगवान, इसका थोड़ा भी पुण्य है तो अनायासेन मरणम विना दैन्येन जीवनम देहांते तपसायुज्यम देहि में परमेश्वर जनार्दन रामचंद्र. ओके, द डस्ट स्टॉर्म के साथ जरा को इसमें कंपेयर किया. नेक्स्ट, जरसोपहतो देह धत्ते जर्जरताम गतः तुषार निकराकीर्ण परिम्लानाम्बुजश्रियम्. In last 5-6 sargas, in every sarga, this example is given to show the problems in that particular case. What is it? When the snow falls or hailstorm happens, how it destroys the lotus. Okay. So, Tushara Nikara Akirna. Tushara Nikara Akirna. The snow fall, hailstorms when falls. Parimlana Ambuja Shriyam. The beauty of the lotus. Parimlana, how it gets destroyed, burnt because of the coldness. है. The lotus blossoms because of sunlight. But when the cold snow वगैरह falls ना, वो तो परिम्लान हो जाता है, मुरझ जाता है, जकड़ जाता है, वो मर ही जाता है. In the same way, jarasa upahataha deha. When the body is attacked by the jara avastha, dhatte jar jaratam gataha. Dhire dhire, in that the jarjarata happens, like the hailstorm, winds, snow destroys the lotus. So this example many a times came. So here also same thing. Underlining word is jarjaratam dhatte. Jarasa upata deha dhatte jarjaratam gataha. Okay. Then tushara nikara kirana parimlana ambuja shriyam. So accept the fact. As I was saying to you in the morning, also talking, these satsangas we are doing now, But 5 years back, how vigorous it was. अभी देखो, speed reduced, time reduced, 8, 8, 9, 9 classes used to have. अभी 6, 7 करो, थक जा रहे. After 5 years देखो, और भी कम होएगा. So धीरे धीरे the old age named snow comes in everybody's life, and the Tushara type of youth age, Tushar nahi, what is it? Narayana. Ambuja, the lotus of the youth age and activeness, dynamism of the body definitely becomes reduced. As soon as possible, accept it and बचाते हुए. जैसे मंथ एंडिंग आते हैं, बचाते हुए पैसे को थोड़ा थोड़ा हम खाते हैं ना, इसी तरह बचाते हुए अपने टाइम एनर्जी को साधना में लगा. पकड़ आना चाहिए हमको करने वाले साधना में. व्हाट वी हैव टू डू ऑन दैट, वी गेट ए होल्ड एंड कीप डूइंग व्हाट हैज टू हैपन टिल हैपन. And one challenge one should give to oneself is, I am not going to suffer in my old age. I take it gracefully, dignified way. Accept it as prasada given by the Lord. Do my best of spiritual sadhana. But I'm not going to suffer. Yeah, my body may suffer if it is in its lot, any hospitalization or any problem. It's a part of the game. The other part is that nobody is there to care. It is doesn't matter. I am not going to suffer. Gracefully accept. You know, these mental preparations and the spiritual knowledge that Naham Dehosmi, they are the ones that have to be strengthened. That suddenly nahi hote ho. इसलिए ओल्ड मैन सो आइडेंट विद द बॉडी सफरिंग, उसको कहो तुम देह नहीं हो, बोलो तुम देह नहीं होंगे, मैं तो देह ही हूँ. ही विल शाउट एट यू. दैट्स व्हाई यू शुड लर्न फ्रॉम द एज ऑफ 45-50 ऑल दिस वेदांत. 45 नो 25 मैरिज हो गया, बच्चे 26, by age of 45 the children have gone to 20 age, so they are settled. From then onwards, when you are still active, study shastras, gain these knowledges, every aspect, body, senses, prana shakti, what will be its lot in the old age, how we have to receive it. But before that, how these have to be used for punya karma, dharma karma, upasana karma, loka seva karma. So to living life at the mind and intellect level, at the jiva bhava level, and through that discovering the self through shastra jnana, ये सब में ज़्यादा इन्वॉल्व होना है. Other than हम ब्रह्मास्मि ज्ञान in the old age or in the difficulties, what will save us, बताओ? Because this will ever happen to upadhis, when we are ever identified with upadhi, तो we suffer. निरुपाधिक ब्रह्म तत्व से तादात्म्य किया तो उसका न जन्म है, न जरा है, न रोग है, न मृत्यु है. आहा, जरा जन्म दुख उघतातप्यमानम प्रभोपाहि आपन्नमामीश शंभो. तुलसी रामायण में दैट शिव भक्त. Done? Now, next one is nice. I like this shloka. Jara jyotsnoditaivyam shirashikari prushtataha vikasedhi samrabdham vatakasa kumudvati. Jara jyotsna udita eva yam. When the full moonlight of Jara comes, what is the full moonlight of Jara? You know, either a total graying of the hair, whitening of the hair on the head, or the hair is gone, therefore the whole head is like a moon and any light reflects there like a moonlight only. So जरा ज्योत्सना से कंपेयर कर रहे हैं. ज्योत्सना मीन्स सर सफेद, बाल सफेद होना या बाल उखड़ जाना, बोथ. So जरा ज्योत्सना उदिता एव यम, when this jara jyotsna gets appeared, shira shikhari prushtataha. That is why shira shikhari prushtataha, when the word shira shikhara is used, that is why shira shikhar में तो बाल ही होते हैं, वही सफेद होते हैं या निकल जाते हैं. So that appears to be jyotsna, very white, no more black. So that's why we compared it with, that's not said here. So Shira Shikhar pe Jara Jyotsna jab aati hai in the form of that graying of the hair or moving of the hair, Vikasayati Samrabdham. With lot of sound, the Vikasa happens. Of what? Vatakasa Kumudvati. चंद्रमा के कांति में विकसित होने वाले कुंद से कंपेयर कर रहे वात कास. वात मीन्स शिवरिंग टेम्परेचर्स, कासा इज द खांसी वगैरह. द फ्लावर्स ऑफ द Narayana coughing, the flowers of temperature and shivering get blossomed when the moonlight of old age comes on our head. मेरे को देखते मजा आया रे, बढ़िया कंपेयर किया रे बाबा. When the moonlight comes, these flowers kumuda, they blossom. And the kumuda is what? Vatakasa kumudvati. Vikaseti. Samrabdham, full excited way it gets blossomed. सो जरा ज्योत्सना जब सिर्फ शेर के ऊपर आ जाता है, शिर शिखरि पृष्ठतः जरा ज्योत्सना उदिता एव इयं वातकास कुमुद्वती समृद्धम विकासयति. डन. नेक्स्ट वन व्हाट? ये तो और भी टेरिबल है. परिपक्वं समालोक्य जराक्षार विधूसरम शिरः कूष्मांडकं भुंक्ते पुंसां कालः किल ईश्वरः. You know, कूष्मांडक मीन्स जो एक कौन सी वाली सब्जी हो, कद्दू. तो कद्दू इज कॉल्ड कूष्मांड, नॉट लौकी वाला. कद्दू लौकी एक ही है क्या? जो राउंड बड़ा होता है, ग्रीन भी होता है, लाल वाला भी कद्दू है, वो तो लौकी अलग है. सो कद्दू जो है जब पक जाता है तो सफेदपन उसके ऊपर आता है. वो वाला सफेद वाला कद्दू एक तरह के काल ईश्वर को पसंद है. इसलिए ये जो इस तरह के कोई भी दुष्ट शक्तियां निगलने ना या डिस्टर्ब ना करे, अटैक ना करें, इसलिए नया घर बनाया घर के सामने या फैक्ट्री के सामने, कंपनी में, ये जो लटकाते हो वाला कद्दू वाला, इजंट इट? यहाँ देते हैं जब this man old looking like a kaddu is covered with the whiteness of gray hair and gray dadi and paleness of the body. This Ishvara who eats away this kaddu, kushmand कहते हैं उसको, who is he? Kala only. तो काला ईश्वर आकर शिरा रूपी इस क्या कहते हैं उसको, शिरा रूपी कुष्मांड को भुंगते. परिपक्वम समालोक्य जराक्षार विधूसरम. ना, जराक्षार विधूसरम मीन्स द फ्रूट व्हेन इट बिकम्स व्हाइट, दैट कद्दू ऊपर से लगता है पक गयो तो देनो खा लेते हैं. छोटो तो ह्यूमन बीइंग लेके कद्दू बिकेम व्हाइट, सो पक गया रे करके, दैट काला ईश्वर कम्स ईट्स हिम only. Okay, so what is the jara here? Which makes this body paka hua and safed, matlab makes this body appear whitish, because of which it is taken by that Kala Ishvara, that it is ripened, ready for consumption. He comes and eats. So काला नामक ईश्वर को ये मनुष्य शरीर नामक कद्दू को खाने के लिए जरा आकर उसको सफेद बनाकर पक गया ऐसा पिक्चर देता है. दैट्स व्हाट द मीनिंग. सो परिपक्वम समालोक्य जराक्षार विधूसरम शिरः कूष्मांडकम भुंक्ते पुंसाम कालः किल ईश्वर. तो काल का काल नामक ईश्वर कूष्मांड को खा लेते हैं. कूष्मांड इज दिस कद्दू इन मीनिंग द ह्यूमन बीइंग इज कद्दू की तरह चबा चबा के खा लेगा. इसलिए मंदिरों में वगैरह कोई ऐसे दृष्टि दृष्टि निकालने के लिए वो कद्दू को ही तोड़ के इधर उधर लगाते हैं, फेंकते नहीं, प्रसाद के रूप में उनको देते हैं, नैवेद्य के रूप में. वो लोग लेकर खुश होकर जाते हैं और किसी लोगों को पसंद है. Kushmand example. Okay, next one, 24th mantra. Jara jahnu sutodyukta मूलान्यस्य निकृन्तते शरीरतीरवृक्षस्य चलत्यायुषि सत्वरम्. So the Ganga Nadi flowing. very terrible. So Ganga, the terrible flow of the waters, the tree at the banks. Slowly that flow of the water disturbs the roots of the tree. After some time, from the root, the tree falls in the flow. So too, the Ganga Maya is the old age. The flow of the Ganga Maya is the time. Then the tree is you and I, the human body. Slowly it comes and or erosion karke, it just makes the tree get fallen or uprooted. So Jara Jahnu Suta. जरा नामक जहन सुता मीन्स जाह्नवी मीन्स गंगा जी. जन्नू ऋषि ने पीकर कान से उसको देते हैं गंगा जी को. गंगा वॉज एरोगेंट. ही वॉज डूइंग तपस्या. शी ट्राइज टू डिस्टर्ब हिज आश्रम. ऐसा आ जा कमंडुल ऐसे लगाते हो, गंगा पूरा उसमें आ जाती, वो पी लेते. देन शी गेट्स डिस्टर्ब. भगवान मेरे को काम करना है वहाँ, आई हैव टू गो टू गिव दैट शाप विमुक्ति टू सागर पुत्र. ठीक है करके वो कान से छोड़ते हैं जन्नू ऋषि पानी को. इसलिए गंगा को जाह्नवी कहते हैं. तो दैट जाह्नवी जन्नसुता गंगा इज जरा. जरा जन्नसुता उद्युक्ता. उद्युक्ता fully decided in his heart. मूलानि अस्य निकृन्तति. From the root it uproots. What? Sharira Tira Vrukshasya. Sharira named Tira Vruksha. Vruksha which is the banks. What is that speed? Chalati Ayushi Satvaram. The Ayu is the Satvarata, the speed. Your time never stops. Dekhte dekhte the young becomes old and goes. So to Ganga continuously flows and uproots the tree at the banks. In this way, 25 shlokas we have seen. We have 14 more. Tomorrow we'll try to complete them. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti MAATRE Om Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Narayana. ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्तिवतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति तस्य भाषा. ॐ दासताय मंगलम राम. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री योगवास महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. श्री विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्मविद्याचार्य की जय. समस्त ऋषिमुनि गुरु देवता गण की जय. समस्त श्रुति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय. बोलो भाई सब सुंदर की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती मदे. हर हर महादेव हर. रत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्ष मुक्त गण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय. नारायण. 4 days for the first phase of elections. Friends, select correct people, elect correct people, so that our India Sanatana Dharma grows to lead the whole world. Be wise in voting and electing the right people. Yeah, come in 5 minutes to study Shivananda Lahari.